In the world of YouTube documentaries, there was one channel almost everyone agreed was the best. Not the biggest, not the loudest, but the one that somehow understood the internet better than anyone else. The channel was SunnyV2. For years, he built a reputation explaining the rise and fall, and sometimes the complete collapse of internet celebrities. From forgotten gaming legends to controversial influencers, SunnyV2 became the guy who told those stories. But then, something strange happened. The creator who built an entire career explaining why other YouTubers disappeared suddenly stopped uploading himself. No announcement, no dramatic goodbye video, just silence. And for millions of viewers, the question slowly became the same one SunnyV2 had asked about so many creators before. What actually happened to SunnyV2? The rise of SunnyV2. SunnyV2 didn't become famous overnight. His channel actually started in a much more random way. SunnyV2 started experimenting with a very specific type of video: internet documentaries. Videos like Downfall of Machinima, the tragic transformation of Nikocado Avocado, the downfall of Stampy. And suddenly, everything exploded. Because instead of just reacting to internet drama, SunnyV2 was investigating it. Each video felt like a mini documentary, and most importantly, really good research. It was the kind of content that made you click on a video about someone you barely knew, and then watch the entire thing anyway. SunnyV2's videos started pulling millions of views consistently. His subscriber count climbed into the millions, and slowly he became something unexpected: the go-to historian of YouTube itself. The peak. By the early 2023s, SunnyV2 had basically perfected his formula. Tight storytelling, around 8 to 12 minutes long. SunnyV2 videos regularly crossed 2, 3, sometimes even 5 million views. But while the videos looked effortless, behind the scenes, they weren't. Because making these kinds of documentaries every week meant something most viewers never thought about: constant research, writing, and editing. And keeping up that pace for years can slowly become exhausting. But at the time, nobody really noticed that possibility. Because from the outside, SunnyV2 looked like he was completely in control. Until suddenly, he wasn't. The strange silence. On March 20th, 2025, SunnyV2 uploaded what seemed like just another normal video. A documentary about how microtransactions affected the Plants vs. Zombies. Nothing unusual, right? Wrong. After that upload, something strange happened. There was no next video. And then, another week passed. Weeks turned into months, and the weekly SunnyV2 uploads that millions of viewers were used to simply stopped. At first, fans assumed it was just a short break. But as the silence continued, a much bigger question started spreading across the internet. Was SunnyV2 just taking time off? Or had the YouTuber famous for explaining everyone else's disappearance quietly disappeared himself? And to understand why that might have happened, we need to look at something that started causing problems for SunnyV2 long before his uploads stopped: the controversy. Long before SunnyV2 stopped uploading, there was already a moment where his reputation took a serious hit. In 2023, SunnyV2 released a video discussing Ava Chris Tyson, a member of the MrBeast team. The video speculated about how Chris Tyson's personal changes might affect the MrBeast brand, but the internet did not react well. Many viewers accused the video of being invasive and unfair. Critics argued that SunnyV2 was speculating about someone's personal life in a way that crossed the line. The backlash spread quickly. Some creators called the video unnecessary. Others said it was poorly researched. Even MrBeast himself publicly defended Chris Tyson, pushing back against some of the comments people were making online. Suddenly, the YouTuber known for carefully analyzing internet controversies had become part of one. And while the video stayed up, the damage to SunnyV2's reputation was noticeable. Growing criticism. Around the same time, another type of criticism began appearing online. Some viewers started pointing out similarities between SunnyV2's videos and other documentary-style creators. Now, to be clear, this wasn't some massive confirmed plagiarism scandal, but the accusations were enough to spark debate. Between the controversy and the criticism, SunnyV2's channel wasn't quite as universally respected as it once was. But even then, he kept uploading, video after video, still hitting millions of views. From the outside, the channel looked completely fine. But there was another possibility hiding behind the scenes: burnout. Because making SunnyV2 style videos isn't easy. Each documentary requires researching years of internet history, writing a detailed script, collecting footage and screenshots, editing everything into a tight, fast-paced story. And SunnyV2 had been doing this almost every single week for years. That kind of schedule can slowly wear anyone down, even creators who love what they do. So when his uploads suddenly stopped in 2025, many viewers started connecting the dots. Maybe it wasn't just controversy. Maybe it wasn't criticism. Maybe it was something much simpler: burnout. So where is SunnyV2 now? Well, I don't know. Nobody knows, actually, because he just didn't publish anything about it. He may have simply stepped away from the intense weekly documentary grind that made his channel famous. And honestly, that wouldn't be surprising, because when you spend years explaining the rise and fall of internet celebrities, you probably understand better than anyone how exhausting the internet can be.